So today we are talking about palpating rabbits and how the process works. Basically, you want to palpate a rabbit anywhere between 11 and 14 days. And something that I just learned here recently that I've been doing wrong for a while is you do not want to palpate further out than that, because you can actually cause harm to the kits and their growing process. So make sure that you are following the guidelines and palpating between the 11 and 14 day mark. So to start the process, first you're going to want to turn your doe on her side. Make sure that you have a flat surface. Make sure that you're not using anything that's like real slick. It's going to kind of make it more difficult to deal with. So make sure you have them on a flat surface. And also, if your rabbit is kind of fidgety, is wanting to run around a lot, try to get like a small cup of treats and see if you can get them to sit still. One thing that you don't want to do while you're palpating rabbits, you don't want to palpate like this, like on their backs, or like this. One of the reasons why is because obviously the kits are going to sink back. If you have them sitting like this, if you have them sitting upright, then you're going to have the embryos sitting down here on the bottom. So anyways, when you're checking a doe, you're going to want to, let me get her to calm down. You're going to want to check right through here in this area. Right through here. Right here. And then you're going to have the tubes that come up. And the babies are going to be like small grapes all along these tubes. This is going to be, you're going to palpate between the 11 and 14 day mark. Anything further out than that is actually a risk to the kits, and that is something that I just learned here recently. I did not know, and I had been doing it around the 3-week mark. So don't do like me. Take the advice of others and make sure that you're doing it in the earlier stages. I had been doing it like that because it was easier for me to fill kits. This is something that is not easy for beginners. I still mess up on this. I could still call it wrong, but I am getting better at it, and I figured I would just show you guys the method that we use here. It'll be about that size, and they will be round and soft. Just make sure when you're feeling that you're not squeezing too hard, because you don't want to hurt the kits. Some people just run their fingers like this. Some people just feel all along this area and they can tell. Some people can actually count. It's crazy. But anyways, I normally just kind of do like a kneading motion in there, and then you're just gonna feel all along this section on both sides. Because if you think about it, a rabbit has 2 horns. So you have the bottom part down here, and you have the 2 tubes that go up, and in those 2 tubes is where the kits actually are formed. So you want to make sure that you're checking those 2 tubes. So pausing this video really quick to correct myself while editing. I was sitting there saying tubes. My visual mind sees tubes, but I just want to let you guys know that that is actually called the uterus, and that is where the kits are forming. So just wanted to edit real quick. So when you're palpating her, make sure she's calm, make sure she's relaxed, and you're just going to feel all along those areas, right through there. You can lift the leg, you can leave the leg down. Some people go up underneath. I don't do that. I normally just lift the leg and then just feel on either side, and you're just gonna feel real gently. Obviously, Cassia is not bred. This doe was used in my video yesterday on showing how to breed, so we actually just bred her yesterday, so she's obviously not going to have kits. But you guys requested a palpating video, and I wanted to give it to you, even though I don't have no does that are currently at the 14-day mark. I hope this helps some of you guys, and just remember that we are all learning together, and if you have any tips or comments, make sure that you leave them below. So here are a few images off of Google that I thought might be very helpful. This shows the anatomy of the rabbits, and here is an image of the uterus and the kits actually forming in the uterus. Same with this image here. It's a little bit more visual. Also, these images kind of just show along the areas that you can check. It kind of makes it easier for you to see. And then also here's the embryo stages.